Hello once again and welcome to Camel News, as we bring you up to date with all of the happenings from the Al Mamoon Smart Track over the past few days. Here's what's coming up on this week's programme. There was exciting competition among the older camels. Al Asifa and Al Shahaniya camels were once again the ones to beat. There were brilliant performances from Mazoon and Minhaf, who each won an Amoose. We check in with Al Mamoon's many visitors. We'll have a look at this week's Camel Media Club Snapshot.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أيها الحفل الكريم، أيها الإخوة والأخوات مشاهدين الكرام في كل مكان، أسعد الله مساءكم جميعا بكل خير.
Last Friday, the 9th of December, saw Al Mamoon Racetrack host the 5th qualifying races. The first races comprised 14 rounds over 8 kilometres, and they were allocated to the Thanaya camels, owned by their Highnesses the Sheikhs. There was strong competition between Al Shahaniya and Al Asifa. The first feature race was allocated for locally produced purebred Akbar, and it saw Mazoon for Al Shahaniya stables break well. However, she was challenged by Wajid for Al Asifa, but at the final stages still won brilliantly, recording the best time of 12:43.6.
تهانينا من البداية إلى النهاية. مازون تعلن الفوز بالمركز الأول هجر الشحانية. الشوط الثاني على الهواء مباشرة عبر قناة دبي ريسينج. مشاهدي الكرام.
In the second race for the locally produced purebred Akbar, Al Shahaniya camels continued to dominate. Their camel Wood, which means amiability, also trained by Jabir Salim, finished the 8 kilometres in 12:56.7.
يا سلام، تهانينا والناموس، تهانينا ود واوتار في المركزين الأول والثاني.
من هجن العاصفة يتابع غياث الهلالي من يتسلل بدوره.
The third race for local Jaydan saw Al Shahaniya complete their hat-trick with a nice display from Maruf, which means well known. Trained by Jabir Salim, he took the lead from Shaheen and Malia to cross the finish line in 13:12.3.
ولحظة الوصول إلى خط النهاية معلن الفوز والناموس، بينما المركز الثاني
هناك يقود الجعدان الثنايا ويتقدمهم بجدارة.
Not content to leave it there, Al Shahaniya's camels went on to add a fourth win in the race designated for thoroughbred Jaydan. Musharraf took the lead from the beginning, accompanied by Mudalau for Al Asifa stables, but from nowhere came the winner, Fajaj, who overtook them and crossed the line in 12:53.7.
على فوز هجن الشحانية، مشكور يا جابر بن سالم بن فاران المري.
It was a great day for Al Shahaniya, who in the end were able to celebrate winning 10 of the 14 heats.
في المركز التاسع مع علي الحاج السوداني، وفي المركز العاشر دور رمحة.
On Saturday, the 10th of December, Al Mamoon Smart Track held 14 races over 8 kilometres, allocated to Hiwal and Zumal categories, again for the Sheikhs. In the first feature race for locally produced Hiwal, Al Asifa and Al Shahaniya camels battled it out once more early on. But after 7 minutes, the situation changed when Hamlula and Masaya vied for the lead, only for Munhaf for Al Shahaniya to prove strongest, winning in 13:07.9.
في الشوط الأول للظلل الأصايل المحليات، سالم بن فاران المري بالتضمير. هذه نتيجتنا مشاهدينا الكرام ونداءنا الأول، ونعود يا أبو سلطان إلى مقدمة الشوط.
In the second race for the thoroughbred Hayawal, Al Asifa Camels returned to their best, taking the lead and the title. Al Qaeda from Al Shahaniya and Duma from Al Asifa, trained by Ghiyath Al Halali, fought for the lead in the opening stages until the final meters, when Duma passed Al Qaeda to win the race bravely, recording the best time of 12:54.6.
عاصفة شحانية شحانية عاصفة دوما في الأمتار الأخيرة تخطف المركز الأول لهجن عاصفة
تحت أقدام السلود لسمو الشيخ مكتوم بن حمدان بن راشد المكتوم.
The early pace in the local Zumul category was set by Baroud, Makaif and Salhoud, but Al Basir came rushing along to collect the title from his rivals. It was another success for Al Shahaniya, with Al Basir succeeding in 13:24.7.
في هذا المساء تانينا والناموس لهجن الشحانية وإلى المضمر سالم بن فاران المري المركز الثاني باروت لهجن العاصفة.
في رابع أشواط مساء هذا اليوم في هذا الانطلاق الشيق والجميل الذي يحمل ميدان المرموم.
The same two teams came to the fore in the fourth round when Al Tabib, meaning the doctor, trained once more by Ghiyath Al Halali, took the lead from Munjijis early on. However, the danger came from Al Bas, owned by Al Shahaniya, who fought back bravely. Nevertheless, Al Tabib finally got the better of him and won in 13:44.9.
ووصول الطبيب إلى خط النهاية. الباز في المركز الثاني من هجن الشحانية قدم كذلك تنافس رائع وتحدي جميل.
At the end of another hotly contested session, Al Asifa had won 7 races and Al Shahaniya 5, another strong performance from both stables.
من 16 شوطا ستكون 6 منها خاصة بالإنتاج و10 من الأشواط هي للأشواط المفتوحة على بركة الله.
Early morning on Friday the 9th of December saw Al Mamoon host the final races of the 5th qualifying series. There were 16 in the Thanaya category for tribesmen, all over 8 kilometres, with the last 4 races for breeding camels. The first race was for local thoroughbred Akbar. Zafrana began well, just ahead of Mashrufa, who took the lead, holding off from Hamlula and crossing the finish line in 12:50.04.
الحربي ما شاء الله وتبارك الله الاسم على مسمى والتشرف ايضا بالفوز بالشوط الاول الافتتاحي في سن الثنايا. تبارك الله سلام ند الشبه سلام على هذا الاداء. المركز الثاني
لنكتشف إن كان هناك تغييرات إن كان هناك حركات.
The second race was also open to local thoroughbred Akbar and saw a 3-way battle between Al Hassava, Malowa and Etaba. However, inside the final 3 minutes it was Maliha, owned by Khalifa Al Atiyah, who snatched the prize in the best time of 12:49.14.
تهانينا على فوز مليح خليفة بن حمد بن عبد الله خليفة بن حمد بن خليفة بن عبد الله العطية. المركز الثاني مرور علي صالح بن حمد البرس المري.
المميز الجميل لمشاهدينا ومتابعينا.
The first race, allocated for local production camels, looked a tough heat. Al Shagra and Al Bargia took the lead, while Usa was in third, ahead of Jabara. However, in the final stages, Thun took the lead and won in 13:06.7.
ظن هي صاحبة الفوز والناموس. سلام تهاني مدينة العين لمحمد بن هلال بن عظام مزروعي.
The second race for thoroughbred local production Akbars seemed to have been designed for Mafnuda, who led from start to finish in 12:57.0, the best time in this category. She faced little opposition, with only Suda briefly threatening.
حول الخزع بالعثة بالخزع العامري وكذلك عبد الواحد تانينا
على هذه الأرضية المباركة بسم الله وعلى بركة الله نحيي الجميع.
On Saturday morning, the 10th of December, Al Mamoun held the 5th qualifying rounds for Hayawal and Zamul, owned by the locals. Once again, there were 16 rounds of 8 kilometres, with the last 4 for breeding camels. The first feature race for local Akbar saw 3 camels fight for the lead. Salhuda, Mamsuda and Waga looked the best, but Ekhtiar, owned by Hamdan Mohammed Musli Al-Ababi from Zabil, spoilt the party, taking the lead from Waga and winning the race in 12:55.8.
زعبيل دبي 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 زعبيل زعبيل زعبيل. تهانينا لسيد حمدان بن محمد بن مصلح الأحبابي المركز الثاني في مقدمة شوط، ومع الذلل المهجنات الأصايل اللي شوط يعني يتوافد له الجميع، واخوان هالقطر يشاركون يجربون تجارب موفقة دائما للمشاركات الخارجية، يهوون عندنا هني ونشوف يعني زين التهوية للذلول.
The second race was designated for Thoroughbred Akbar. It showed the dominance and superiority of the Qatari camels when Al Ghazaba, owned by the famous and well-known prize hunter Mubarak Mohammed Al-Matawi, was the hot favourite. She didn't disappoint him, winning the race comfortably in 12:54.9.
للذلل المهجنات الأصايل من خلال فوز اليذابة الله. تهانينا والناموس. بينما المركز الثاني
والرمق الأخير في المتابعة. نشاهد الآن السبع المراكز الأولى من المحليات الأصايل.
The first race was allocated for local purebred productive Akbar. The prize pot again went to Zabil, when Hamdan Mohammed Musli Al-Ababi sent Bint Zogan to beat her rivals in 13:4.5. She faced opposition from Samha Al-Wathbar and Bint Zogan, but was still much the best.
سلود تحاول اللحظة الأخيرة. سلود بن صغان تفوز بهذا الشوط الثاني والناموس. حمدان بن محمد بن مصلح الأحبابي المركز الثاني.
The second race was allocated for local purebred thoroughbred production Akbar. It saw a breathtaking performance from Al Darbi, who took the early lead but then let Al Atihidia take over, followed by Bishara. However, Bint Sogan restored her energy to catch Al Ittihada in the final stages and won the race in 13:11.1.
على هذا الأداء المميز الجميل. سلام لهذه السيرية على هذا الفوز المميز الجميل. تهانينا العبيد بن بريك بن محمد بن بريك المري.
Here are the best times in the shapes categories. In the Thanaya races, Mazoon from Al Shahania stables, trained by Mubarak Mohammed Zayed Al Kihrain, succeeded in recording the best time of 12:43.6. In Hirwal and Zumul races, Duma from the Al Asifa trainer Gilath Al Halali was fastest in 12:54.6. Now, the best timings among the locally owned camels. In the Thanaya races, Maliha, owned by Khalifa Al Atiyah, recorded the best time of 12:49.14. In Hayawal and Zamul races, Al Ghazaba, owned by Mubarak Mohammed Al Matawi, was fastest in 12:49.14. Time now for this week's roundup of our Al Mamoun champions. plenty of tourists as ever chose to spend their weekend at Al Mamoon Smart Racing Track in Dubai. Many of them expressed their admiration for the hospitality on offer. We caught up with a few of them.
Yeah, it's the first time I've been to the camel racing. I think it's very exciting. It's a great experience. Very interesting to see sort of how the local population spend their weekend. I'd definitely come back. No, I've been to the horse racing, but this is my first time at the camel racing. I think the camel racing seems a lot more genuine. It seems a lot more sort of authentic as an experience of being in the Middle East. That's the main difference, I would say.
Oh, it's very interesting. Just looking around, and it looks like everything's quite organized, and you can pick where you watch the race. So it's really exciting. Yeah. Yes. Me and my husband, we live in Abu Dhabi, and we wanted to see a camel race, and it's very nice. There's one in the afternoon, so we could drive on over. It's very easy to find as well, driving here. Yeah, so we've seen now 2 races, and it's very interesting. You know, I've seen some horse racing before, but I didn't even know what to expect. And so what's interesting is that, you know, cars can follow the race as well, which is, you know, a very different experience. And there's a lot of races, so it's been very nice, you know, and you can go up to the camels as well. So it's you get to experience a lot of different aspects of the race in a short time. Yeah, so with horse racing, it's a lot faster, you know. So I think with horse races, it's just usually one race, and it's, you know, it's extremely fast. So here you can kind of see a bit more of the prep work. You can actually get a lot closer, and you can see the animals. With a horse race, you're usually just further back. So it's, yeah, I think you get more of a experience, you know, to see the camel racing.
Let's have a look at this week's screenshot from the Media Centre, DubaI Camel Racing Club. So, what's coming up next week? Here's a preview. We hope you enjoyed our briefing and that we brought you up to date with all the events at Al Mamoon Camel Racing Club. Until next time, have a good week.